Raised by a single mom myself, I was curious as to when hip hop came into your life, and I know for me it was kind of my father figure-ish, but at least it was a different voice.
Yeah.
I'm curious, maybe your experiences, and if you remember how hip hop came into your life.
Yeah, for me it was being a little kid. I remember being about, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7, and staying with my grandmother and my cousins who were teenagers, and they were just watching rap videos. At that time, they would come on late at night, and I just would sneak out the bed and go watch. And it was cool because it was like I was seeing, guys who looked like, all the people in my community, but they were on TV. It was like on steroids, and so it was just crazy to see that and see the, all these songs and all these artists and just being inspired. And I remember feeling so good about having every lyric of an LL Cool J song memorized, and it just all those moments was just big for me. And so for me, hip hop just became a culture and an art form that I gravitated toward early.
I read somewhere that Pac was one of your influences. So speak a little bit about that, maybe the duality of Pac's.
Yeah, that's one of the things I loved about Tupac is his transparency and his openness with his wrestle. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, thought listen to his music and hear that duality of like, man, where is God, and what is heaven, and I need to do better, and keep your head up. But then they hear, all the, I won't deny you, I'm a straight rider, just that whole um, uh, kind of ironic twist there, and that's one of the things I appreciated actually, because I think a lot of people, wrestle with morality and wrestle with, where they are and where what they believe in, and he was just transparent with it, and so I love that transparency, and it's helped me to be transparent in my writing too.
A resistance. I remember when Kanye had Jesus Walks, he said you could talk about anything except for Jesus.
Yeah.
Have you felt some resistance from some outlets, whether it be radio or whatnot?
Yeah. When Kanye said, they say you can talk about anything except for Jesus. I think, there's truth in that statement. You know what I'm saying? I think, um, because people have all these preconceived ideas of what Christianity means, I think when I say I'm Christian or Jesus, people instantly think, oh, you want to tell me to get my stuff together. And that's not really what I'm trying to do. And so they instantly, push me away or push my music away because they assume that that's what this music is about. It's about telling people, man, you're wicked and you're terrible and you need to get your life together. And that's really not the reality. My music is
To spit it and kick it like kung fu. See, I can off your whole catalog with a 1-2. Pop dumb lyrical puns with a funk crew. Better step your rhyme up when I come through. Dropping bombs like Saddam Hussein, not me. The way I lose my noggin and hog on this melody. The people say church to the O-N-E. So you looking like Satan to a god MC. I'm tired of these rap shenanigans. I wanna be a fan again. Don't nobody want another mannequin. My bars got casualties. I catch them casually. Word vomit on the mic. Don't touch it after me, B. Cause that would be unsanitary. Oh snap, it's the real life rap Halle Berry. I think I'm better, not I think I'm Coretta. Get a circa 9-0 Nitty Scott in the center.
Probably watching like, man, I never heard of him. I murder him. The nerve of him rocking with Premier. That's so absurd of him. Wait until he spit a couple verbs in him. If you really want to hate, wait, he got the word with him. I heard him holler. Jesus, the notorious, no, the most glorious homie. So laborious, boring us with these choruses. Horrible, that is chorus, just killing us. Called a coroner, unimpressive, ain't flooring us. Hey, this what happened when hip-hop let the saints in. Taylor to snatch the mic swiftly like Ye did. But them awards can't follow you to the grave. You living for them whips and chains, then you a slave. Prayer don't stop time, it kills hours. They looking for a savior, but we killed ours. Still he rose like Derek, no bull. You wanna meet the Lord, come holler, I got pulled.
music, you've been quoted saying that Christian is your faith and not your genre. Can you explain what you mean by this?
Absolutely. You know, I'm a product of hip hop. You know what I mean? I grew up listening to hip hop. It's all I've really ever known. I didn't grow up in the church. And when I think about Christianity, I think about it being a faith, not like a type of music. You know what I mean? I think about it having a relationship with Jesus and not like this type of music I listen to. So when I do my music, I'm just doing hip hop as a person who has a relationship with Jesus, and whatever comes out, comes out. But it's not me trying to make a gospel record or trying to make a Christian record. It's just me being me doing hip hop music.
Wow.
And I know before we went to commercial, we was talking about Chief Keef actually wanting to get baptized. You know what I'm saying? Everybody definitely knows about Chief Keef and what he represents. I love the homie a lot, but of course, you know, I always feel like you might have to go through things in life in order for you to find the light sometimes. And being that, you know, he's been finding himself into some stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of stuff. And like I said, certain things can make you want to change. So now because of that, he's like, you know what? I want to get baptized. Now, do you feel like if Chief got baptized, that'd change him? Do you think it's a serious thing, or?
You know, I respect anybody's decision to say, man, I need a closer relationship with God, and I just think we all need people in our lives to just kind of help us walk through that. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Rev Run, you know, just for the motto he set, and you know, just having people like that around you to kind of help you walk through that. And if Chief Keef got them type of people, man, more power to him, and shouts out, much love to him.
Definitely. Now, let's talk about as far as music goes. You had B.O.B. spit a verse on your track that you just performed, Round of Applause.
Yes, sir. Shout out to B.O.B.
What made you do that? Like, what brought that about?
You know, B.O.B. in Atlanta, I've been a fan of his music from way back in the Gap, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, we have a lot of, you know, close friends that we know each other, and so it made sense for us to just kind of get together and, you know, we beat the odds, man. That's what the song is about, beating the odds. He came from Decatur, and he's doing greater. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
There it is, Decatur. Well, you're great. That's an ATL term for y'all that might not know what that means. Now, rock the bells, dog.
Yeah.
Of course, a historical. Yeah, man, look at all them names right there, man. You up there with Kid Cudi. You got guys like Rakim up there, hip-hop legends in the game. You got Common, you got Danny Brown, you got E40, you got Too Short. I mean, the list goes on. So how does it, not only, I want to ask you, how does it feel to be a part of something so big like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that feel, man? And what can the fans expect from your set when you hit the stage?
Oh, you know, we going in. We going in. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing I love. I think, man, it's about creating music that the people want to hear, and that's why, you know, people like Macklemore are winning, because they making music for the people. You know what I'm saying? And not just trying to make cookie cutter stuff, but just being honest. And shout out to Rock the Bells for having somebody like me on there. I think it shows we bringing balance to hip hop and just broadening the spectrum, and I'm excited about it.
Gospel of hip hop. Gospel of hip hop is dropping. You know what? That's very important. You just said, you know. Oh, and by the way, that's what hip hop means to me. Gospel of hip hop. I wish I had the book with me. I don't even have it with me. I'm playing myself right now. Gospel of hip hop. This book took 14 years to write. Back in the days when this man had dreads. All time ago. Back in the days on the Boulevard of Linden. We was at 135th Street and at the Schomburg Center in New York. 135th and Lenox. Wait, is it Lenox or Frederick Douglass? Damn, see?
Schomburg did.
It was the Schomburg on 135th. We're there with Africa Bambaataa, Cool Herc, Grand West Theodore. Oh, yes, my Lord. Yeah. So here you go.
Welcome to the city.
Right up on you. This is right here, y'all. Gospel of hip hop. These words, look, I'll just open this up. Remember, the universe is exact. There are no mistakes. You are hearing this word now because it is time for you to hear this word. Look, I just opened this up right here. I just opened it up. Y'all look at this. Look, it said, look, you are hearing this word now because it's time for you to hear this word now. You are the light of your world. You are being called to help others because you have the power to help others. Others don't have the abilities that you have, just as you don't have the abilities they have. Your ability is God. Your ability is God. Your ability is God. Your ability is God. Ooh, and it's time that you start being it. I don't even believe it. Come on, man. I just opened it up.
That's how it is.
That's really the whole book.
The essence.
That's really the essence of the book right there. Stop playing games with your spiritual life and really see yourself as important for me to know hip-hop. Why is it important that I know hip-hop? Here's why it is important for you to know hip-hop, whether you're a graffiti writer, breakdancer, MC, DJ, beatboxer, whatever. Hip-hop reconnects us to our humanity. The question is, what can you do without technological assistance? What can your body, your mind, your hands, your feet, your mouth, your eyes and ears, what can you do without the use of technology? I can say, I'll keep on bringing and singing until your ears is ringing and steaming, gleaming and dreaming, true MCing with meaning. I could do that all day with no technology at all. It takes no technology to produce that. If you are a b-boy or b-girl, a dancer, or just a dancer in general, just of modern dance, you know that it takes no technology whatsoever to move your body the way you do. This is what is important about hip-hop and understanding it, whether you're a part of our artistic structure or not. In a technological society, the question is, how human do you remain in a society where we can't even live without technology? Hip-hop reminds us of our humanity. It brings us back to those common things that humans do, like rap, dance, draw, even weave, even cook. These are human traits that we can never forget, and this is what hip-hop and the gospel of hip-hop brings us right back to.
The difference between hip-hop church and regular service is hip-hop church is Christ uncensored. We allow people to come in and just be who they are, be loose. One thing that connects all people, whether you're race, religion, color, creed, is music. My name is Tykim Stallings. I'm a youth pastor here at Greater Hood Memorial AME Zion Church, and I've been a part of the hip-hop church since its inception 5 years ago.
Mr. Curtis Blow Walker has started hip-hop churches all over the country.
We don't tell you that you have to sit this way or praise God this way or sing this way or look a certain way. Just come the way you are. Come as you are and worship Him how you worship Him. God is great, and me being an albino has become a difference maker with me and my relationship with God, because not only being born an albino, I was born legally blind.
Some struggling with who they are.
I'm glad that I had to go through that and experience that, so when I go and speak to young people who are dealing with self-esteem issues or feeling that they're ugly or feeling like they're not pretty or things like that, I can tell them that you are fearfully, wonderfully made.
We always talk about the negative aspects of hip-hop. There are those who have doubts about hip-hop church and wonder, what good is it? But there are those in the community who won't come out to a regular Sunday morning worship service when they can hear a hip-hop beat with gospel words. It blesses them.
Go out. I mean,
you smoke, you drink?
I mean,
we drinking right now, big.
Yeah, no, I don't smoke. You know what I'm saying? I don't smoke herb. I used to. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep the law, because the law is the law. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nothing wrong with drinking.
Well, that's man's law, not God's.
Okay, well, I'm just
man's law. I can say that. This is Shade 45, man.
But yeah, I mean, I think everybody has an idea of what a Christian is, but a Christian is not a person who, operates by a bunch of rules and regulations. A Christian is a person who says, man, I can't keep all these rules and regulations, and so because of that, I need somebody who's going to be able to save me from my own nonsense. And so that's really the way I look at it, man. I'm not here to condemn folks. I'm just here to uplift people, empower people, and man, just try to give some light in the darkness, man.